Good morning. So today we're going to make an Easter artwork and do printmaking. So printmaking is when you yourself create an artwork that can make multiple artworks. So what we're using as our plate to print on is actually a foam plate. It's a thing, that little foam plate that comes with your broccoli, zucchini, things from the grocery store, even your chicken. This is from zucchini, not chicken. Also the foam plates, if you, just the ones that you eat takeout on or at a restaurant. So I wrote Happy Easter, and there's one of my prints. So you're literally like personal copy machine. And here is, not that top one, I fold that to get it out of the way. But you can also make a frame. So when you get your tray, it can look like this or a little bit more flat. I'm going to write on the back, but when you get your, if you have one of these at home, I would write on the front, okay? So I'm going to show you. What you're going to need is a plate, maybe 2 pieces of paper, whatever color you have, and something to write with. So you're going to be writing on the plate. So you can use the back of maybe a brush, a paintbrush, a dull pencil, or a mechanical pencil, but don't click it, okay? So it's just without the lead. So I'm going to use the mechanical pencil because I feel like most of you might have that at home. Of course, you'll have a dull pencil, most likely as well. I'm just going to write, well, first I'm going to draw an egg. And it's very easy to draw on this. As you can see, make some zigzags. You can kind of hear it maybe carving into the plate. You don't want to press too hard. You have to find a middle spot. Because if you press too hard, yeah, you'll get a hole. But you can just kind of cover that up. And also you can use different tools for different designs. So this one doesn't give too much texture, but we'll see what it looks like. This one has a deeper inset for my grass, okay? And then let's try the pencil at the top. So if you want to do words, you're going to have to write them backwards, if that makes any sense. So like, I jokingly did name, because when you add color to it and you add marker to it, I forgot, yes, you'll need markers. You're going to peel it on there and you take it off, and that's how you get name. So just kind of trial, and maybe on some scrap paper write words backwards to see. But it's kind of hard, by the way. So yes, you will need markers. So if you need to pause me and go get some. So alrighty, so I have got my dull pencil, and I'm going to write, and I'll just keep writing. I'll write Happy Easter. And you can do bubble letters or regular letters. I'm going to do regular. So I'm using the dull pencil right now. Make sure you don't write too big. Look, I did. Most everything won't fit. And because I'm using the back and there's lettering on the back, I'm going to get whatever that company name is. So make sure you're right in this, the nice part, like I did the first time. So, and you can reuse these. So after you use marker one time, just get like a damp paper towel, not too wet, and wipe off your colors, and you can do it again. Keep all parts of the tray. I just cut out the rectangle piece in the middle, or if you have a circle plate, same thing. You can keep the edges depending on how curvy they are. These are pretty flat. I got rid of the other curvy sides. So obviously the long sides have a flatter section. So there's my Happy Easter. And I'm going to get some colors that will come out really well. So I have green. I'm using fat markers. You can use skinny fat, whatever you have. And I'm just going to color over the sections I want. So I want my egg to be blue. And don't worry about the color drying. It's okay. You'll be fine. Grass is green. Hopefully, obviously. And it's better if you not to stand up to press the plate onto the paper. Have your paper handy. Like right now my paper is underneath my plate as I'm coloring it. Make sure your name is on there too. So when you take a photo and show it to me, I'll be able to know whose it is. And also, a fun fact is, you can use a marker to draw on these plates if you want to. It does work, but I'll show you with an orange heart that it does work. But you never know what colors you're going to want. That's why I don't color it till last. So I'll show you with an orange heart that I literally just drew with orange. Also, when I was a kid, you could use these plates, these same styrofoam plates, use Sharpie on them, put them in the oven, and make them shrinky dinks. So, anyways, ask your parents about that one. So I colored it. So now I'm going to press it and stand up and press it down. So you want to make sure that you're rubbing it. And I still have marker from the other day, so I want to put a paper on top. So I'm going to rub really well, okay? You don't need to bang it, you just need to rub it. You know who you are, who I'm talking about. Some of you have done this before. This is just an optional Easter lesson to do. So, here we go. So now, we're going to peel it off. Ooh, I did pretty good, but it looks like I need more color. And you can tell too if you need more color. And usually, see, my other one turned out super great. Strange. Let's try it one more time. I had this weird fear that I wasn't recording just now. That would have stunk. There we go. I'm going to try it again. You can also make whatever you want. You don't have to write Happy Easter with a little egg. You can make literally any artwork you want. So make sure you press it down really well and make sure there we go. So I can tell that it's going to be, oh, it's way better. I just had to press harder. A little orange heart too. So there you go. That's super fun. It kind of looks 3D. So I've also seen, and I tried it too, and it didn't really make that much of a difference. You can wet the paper with a damp paper towel first, and then put your plate on there and rub. I feel like I got results both ways, so you can try that out too. Really quick, I'll show you about the picture frame. So for the picture frame, I just used one of these guys. And the same thing, I just made a design. And let's see, okay, so, and then you can just color it whatever you want. I'm going to color it in solid. And the same thing. But if you want to build a frame, you got to make sure when you're doing it, there we go, that when you piece them together, it goes down, and then horizontal, and then across. So you kind of have to see, now I'm going to trace it so you can see visually where everything's going to go. There we go. So you can see that the bottom piece matches, and the two side pieces too. Yeah, and you can draw a little something on the inside and just have fun with it. So post whatever you create for bow and have fun with that, and have a happy Easter.